Today we are going to talk about how can a driver analyze the environment so that he can reduce accident or even try to stop accidents, not making accident to happen. That is what we are going to talk about today. And let's go to the class. We are talking about the conductor now, that is the driver. How to drive on security with security. To drive on security, the driver have to be able to expect, able to anticipate, and also should not find him or herself in a sudden situation that is very dangerous. And the driver have to be able to think within a very short period of time and take an action within a short period of time. Should be able to use the command that is in the vehicle, and also to be able to prevent an accident to not happening. It's very important. So how can a driver analyze the environment where he's going? One of it is observe. You have to be able to observe. How can a driver observe a situation or environment? How can you observe? One is like by the signalization, that is the signal. Driver have to be very, very attentive, concentrate while driving. You should be able to read everything in his front, like the panel, like the marker you saw, like the sign of interdiction, like the road that is going, and the how to cross an intersection. You have to be able to know the order, everything. The next one is you have to be able to know the hint, pick the hint that is very, very important. That is low in this util. You have to be able to pick the hint that is very important. The driver also must be able to observe the environment by every other information around him as he's going. Like you should be able to see there is a trottoir, that is a pavement you should not enter, or there is an intersection you should know it. You should be able to see that there is a somebody walking along the road. You should be able to see a cyclist that you cannot see in if you analyze, but should be able to know that a cyclist is coming. You should not fix his mind. That means a driver's mind should not be fixed. A driver's mind should be flexible. That is what is talking about. And the one is talking about leçons vision, the vision, that is the field of view. What are those things that the driver have to view to be able to drive with security? Because vision direct, that means your eyes at the front cannot see everything. So there are some other things that you need to see. When you are driving, you must be able to see at least 5 seconds before you even get to that place. What is happening in your front, in your far front, 5 seconds before you get close to the it. And also you must be able to see your side, which is your coat. You must be able to see your side by just turning your head a little bit. You should be able to see it. Then you should be able to see all the mirror that is inside and the one that is outside, which is the two at the left and the one at the right side. You should be able to see it. And also anglomo. Anglomo is those sides that you cannot see in the with your mirror. You should be able to see it and turn a little bit and see it. That is what you call anglomo. The big part is talking about analyze and anticipate. What is analyze? Analyze means you should be able to analyze the situation and anticipate what should be done. And you should always pick the most simple one that will not cause an accident, or that can be able to reduce that accident. That is what analyze and anticipate is talking about. Driver should be able to do that as you are driving on the road, because this one we are talking about the comportement of a good driver on the road. You should be able to detect that if I do this, this situation is very dangerous. You be able to detect which situation is not going to be dangerous, that will reduce or evade an accident. That is what the driver should be able to analyze in his decision when he's making a decision. The last one, the C part, is talking about agir. What is agir? Mean to act. After you have analyzed the situation, the driver then will now act. Act. You have to act so that you will not cause an accident, or you will not let the one at your back be the one to cause an accident. That is, or you should be able to act and be able to reduce any form of accident on the road. How can a driver act? One, you have to adapt your speed to what is happening around your environment. Two, you have to be able to adapt your to the road that you are using. You should be able to adapt. You have to modify it with so that it can suit. Maybe somebody in your front press brake suddenly. You that you are at the back, you should be able to know what to do. You should be able to act fast also, so that there will not be collision. And also, what the driver still need to do is to prevent, that is to notify other passengers that are at their back as well. You can use your clignotant, that is the indication, the light that will be blinking, or you can use a for the distress, that is there is a light that is for the distress in your car. You're still going to get there. Or you should use your full stop light to be able to tell the driver, that user at your back, that there is a danger in the front. Or you should use your horn, depending on the situation, so you should know which to use at every point in time. Like this situation in this diagram now, you can see this is your clignotant. This yellow one is clignotant because it wants to turn, so it's telling this bicycle, but before you can turn, this bicycle must go if it does not have stop. And this is your retrovisor, that is your mirror, the side mirror. This is another side mirror. This is the middle mirror. And this is your anglomore, this place that you cannot see. You can see that all this cannot see this bicycle. That is where it's called anglomore. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you in my next class.